Hello there. Hello you. Welcome to my channel, You Are You with me, Cokes47. And not so long ago, we played a beta on this channel, and I fell in love with the game. I have been super excited waiting for the game to come out. It did come out today, a couple hours ago. No, it's gone one. Never mind. Fucking yesterday. But it came out just now, just recent. And only now I'm getting a chance to play it, so I'm just gonna jump in. We're gonna have a proper look at it, proper playthrough it. Let's just go for it. If you haven't watched my beta playthrough, go and watch that, because pretty much the whole start of this game is the beta. And I was contemplating the idea of maybe not starting this game from the start and just playing it from where I last left off, in the beta. But then I thought, I can, do you know what I mean? I'll get back to that point quite quick. So, yeah, we're just going to jump straight in. If you don't know anything about the altars, no, it is not based on an altar or anything to do with altars in that sense. It's not like a religious thing. Or it might be. It's to do with altars. Right. We're just going to jump straight in. Economy, action elements, savor the game with more forgive it. Yeah, a little bit easier, so I can show off the story a little bit for you. I'm gonna worry so much then. That'll be lovely. All right. Welcome to the altars. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route. While the sun burns behind the islands, Thomas Transdroma, the Blue House, while the sun burns behind the islands.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown. The destination, out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching? Was a tough landing. Polsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing. I need to figure out what happened.
All right. The graphics are fucking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. We are Jandolski, and we have crash landed here on this alien planet. We need to survive. We need to figure out how we're going to go forward. But most importantly, we need to find our crew.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those. Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky.
Oh, Jan.
I've landed safely,
Who can? Jan can.
but I think my capsule went astray. Ah, maybe the radio's broken.
The music is so good.
Captain. Shit. Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others.
Well, Jan's captain's dead.
The capsule's intact. Looks like she died.
It ain't looking good.
I don't get it.
Man, the rain looks so good.
There it is. Olsky here. Anyone copy?
There it is.
If you can hear me, I've located the base. Try and get down there.
That's where I'm going to be living for the next couple of days.
I gotta keep moving. Capsules.
That's the rest of the crew.
Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. Why? Makes no sense.
No, it does not.
Wave? Now?
Time to run.
Oh, shit. It's rising fast. I Gotta get to the base.
Go.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
If you were left deserted on a strange alien planet to survive all alone, what would you do? Because Jan doesn't know it yet.
Hello?
But things are going to get interesting.
Anybody here? For a moment, I hope someone else made it.
Okay, so from the beta, I do remember.
Get help.
Let's get things shaped around. Let's put the airlock at the bottom. Then let's put the captain's room here with the communication room here. Let's put the command center and the machine room. Okay, now I got space for an extra 2 sets here. Let's build workshop if I got enough. Okay, I'm gonna need to get myself some metals by the look of it. Yeah, metals. Down there at the bottom of the screen, it tells me metals, rapidium, minerals, raw food, mush, cooked meals, and storage. Right, so I'm gonna need some metal. But I've restructured my base. Now, it starts off this way, but we can eventually expand by tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and make the wheel bigger. That means that we can build more and expand more and add more of these different rooms and places, like a workbench room and that kind of thing. And the reason we're going to be expanding so big is also another big part of the game.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
Yes, I can hear you, Captain.
I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B. The captain whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
Imminent danger. Only short time remaining to sunrise.
Imminent danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what? Talk to me! What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. Days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Instructions and logs.
Oh, no, don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, we're getting before star implosion. This battle, you must escape. Proximity, dawn, days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Oh, shit.
Oh, sunrise. Perfect. I need to find those captain's logs.
Escape the sun. So we've got 8 days. Oh, we got, well, less than 8 days now. Wait a minute, didn't I put the airlock at the bottom? Let's get some metal.
Looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Soccer ball and university hoodie.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
The history of the universe.
Yeah. This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission.
You found a movie
Things that will
among
make
some
you
other
feel
things
comfortable
from
following
Cargo
through.
Drop. Perhaps there's a way
Objects
for you to
that
watch
trigger
it.
Good memories.
I can watch the movie?
Typical corporate bullshit. Is that a movie? Huh. AliCorp even thought of entertainment at the base. That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
So you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner that when we do mine for resources, it's also spending up our time that we're allowed outside. We spend too long outside, radiation's gonna start to come. If we're not indoors by then, we're dead. won't get that. I'm gonna go and explore elsewhere, because if you look down at my storage, I'm currently running out of storage space, so I need to just take back what I can, and if I can, make more storage, so that'll be a big thing for me to do. Everything is so trippy. It's so weird.
What the hell? Could this be Rapidium?
This substance is Rapidium, and it's probably one of the biggest parts of the game that there is. And I'll show you why.
I feel strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample. Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except... only I survived. I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
Alright, we got some materials now. Shove that there. Research required. Okay, okay. Okay, so I can just add corridors if I want. The only thing I can't change or move is the core, which is this square here. And I think that's because that's what balances the wheel. I need a scanner. So I select it like that. It appears in my queue. And now I... Build. Just one scanner. Alright. Report your findings. Okay. This... yeah. So we found that Rapidium stuff. Now, Jan doesn't know what this stuff is yet, It's his first time here on this planet, as far as I can tell.
Hello?
But it's good stuff.
Anyone copy? I went out to find resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be Rapidium. You hear me? I think I found Rapidium.
You sure are thick. Did he just say? Yeah, I'm
What?
sure.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test it.
Test the Rapidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided.
The womb.
Blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Oh yeah.
Provided.
Who are you? The womb, huh? A DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rubidium speeds up organic growth.
A little bit more storage going. Alright. Let's go check out the womb.
So I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Time to test that Rapidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, of course. What else?
Ah! Little sheep.
Oh, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you
Babe.
Molly.
Molly.
Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you? Okay, I built the womb and tested the Rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me?
In case you don't know, what, like, the first animal in the world that ever got cloned was a sheep. Called Dolly.
I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really found your business.
Yes, yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Activation functionality. Locating organic. The deployment of an alley core.
7 days. That's all I've got left.
Saber evacuation functionality then.
Let's get back out there and get some extra materials. There was a bunch of extra metal that I left back up the top, so I'm going to go and get them quick, and then... Alright. Let's get the rest of that rubidium. If rubidium can clone a sheep, what else can it do? No. Come on, get up, get to the chopper. That's the rest of that stuff. That's all I said. Oh, we got our organics to get, so let's go get them next. Up for these boys. Come on. Let's go.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
Right. That's so cool. Let's try. Nice. All we gotta do is wirelessly connect it back to the ship, so. Sweet. Okay, so now we can fast travel. I think we can anyway. Alright, so we've got that thing now extracting the organic matter. I just gotta wait for it to extract now enough, and then I can fast travel back. Come on, let's go. Radiation's coming. Go, 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 go. So much for fucking fast traveling. Okay. Where is my organic matter? Ah, look how close I was. I suppose I can make a grappling hook. That'll make things a bit easier for me. Good shot.
Evacuation functionality.
I need to get back up there now. Next day, get the organic stuff. These days are flying through, huh? Yeah. I've only got like 4 days to live. You know, it's fine. Oh, I see. I might as well get the 300. I ain't getting the 300. Alright. Okay. Now we got the kitchen up there now. Lovely. Six meals, not 5. Nope. Start the engines at the command.
Whoa. What just happened? Come on. Do this to me now. Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Again.
Shit.
You have got to be kidding me.
Bucks. Fucking busts.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard. Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but
He's only a builder,
there's a
see?
malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. I need to check data consistency and QC modules.
Rapidium can save me.
Rapidium can save me? How exactly? Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
I'm captain
That
now.
was easy.
Okay.
What is this? Mine records.
Yandolski, mind record, readable.
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this? It's my life.
This is Jan Dolsky's entire life to the point of where he is now. All the way back from the very beginning. These are all going to be important moments in Jan's life as he's lived, where he could have taken a different path, but he didn't. He chose this path, which led him to where he is now, which led him to be a builder and not an engineer. And that is why this game is called The Alters. Childhood memories. The mining town you grew up in, rows of similar apartment blocks, the local grocery store Mum worked in, the playground where you spent more time than at home. A family like many others. Down there, your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep the family together. Your constant desire to run away, to get out of that place and never come back. Oh, it tells you the age, yes, too. I didn't realise that. Okay, well, here it doesn't, but here it does. So he's 15 now. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene. You should intervene. But the fear, no, better not get involved. Run back home. One day you'll get out of here. You have to. This was a year later. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mum doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her. But being home is just unbearable. You count the days to graduation, hoping those exams go well. Okay, 3 years later. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Mum regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Mum alone with him. Okay, so this is the same year after finding out he couldn't go to that college, to that school. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want, and you can still visit her. A little less often, maybe, but you can. You will visit her. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating. Their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see Mum for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early, and all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father? Oh, he's 22 now. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. You could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting. And you could send some money to Mum. She needs it for her treatment. Oh, shit. So his mom's getting ill, like his mom's getting bad. You missed it. This was a year later. You missed it. The moment she collapsed, the ambulance taking her to the hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now, but what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. Man. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start? Forgot? But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. Mum would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. Okay, this is a year later, so he must have moved on, tried to start over in his life, forget all the past. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got something better than beer. You could have brought wine. But wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project, but she's so different from anyone else you ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. This is it. She's moved in. But is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. Okay, it's a year later. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honours, and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell, but the salary, how much longer are you going to be a broke ass for Lena? Ugh. You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. This is another year later. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects, and you'll finally be able to move out of that dorm, take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. Another year later. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train, stay longer at work. No, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him, not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card, and for what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done. Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. A year later. Your face beams as you exit the bank. Hand in hand with Lena, finally signing the mortgage papers was easier than you expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get to this place. A dream house? Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' face when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. Oh, okay. What's this, 2 years later? Or another year later? No, this can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Laid off? How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. You promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5. But it's a busy night, and people leave bigger tips on Christmas. This is a year later. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer, move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank. With the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn. You just wish she didn't want it so bad. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes. Or how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her that it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together, give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault? Those bills are piling up. As if you weren't working hard enough. And why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. This is like another year or two on now. You look down at the bottle and the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp, freedom. Maybe, finally she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself, drowning your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? This is 2 years on. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. A space mining mission in search of that mysterious substance, Rapidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience, and you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? You entered the spaceship with a tingling... so this is like 35 years into his life. This is another year after he saw that poster. This is like also about 2 years, 3 years after Lena left him, gave him the ring back, moved on with her life and got a better life. You entered the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space, far away from here, just like you always wanted, far away from your problems. You'll think about them later, or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. And that is the up-to-date short story of Jan's life that led him and all the decisions that he made throughout his life to get to this point. But what if he didn't go away and stayed with his parents? What if he said okay to Lena about moving away? There's a lot of what ifs, and there's a big reason for that.
did they get it, and what for? Hey, I checked the quantum computer. What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit. What do you want with it?
Initiate branching procedure.
Branching?
Branching.
What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? Alter what?
Alter your life.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
No.
All right. How about my other options?
He's not happy.
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
I need to go to bed. Alright. It's time to branch out and alter my life.
What? What is it doing? I remember that alternate life pattern. So this is what the branching is about?
So, instead of being 19 years old and moving away from his family, this alternate version stayed behind. You lock the door to your room and turn up the music. Turn the music up. You're so fed up with his constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Putting up with his frustration and drunkenness? You told yourself you'd take care of Mom, but he's not making it easier. Maybe next time you should just lock the door on him. But what would Mom say? Let's make a new friend. Let's meet our altar.
Hey there. Wow. Hello. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this?
Anxiety, insecurity.
Where am I?
So, to give you a little bit of a rundown, this won't be the only clone Jan Dolsky makes of himself. All those moments throughout his life where he chose all of those big decisions, you'll be able to switch and flip and make new versions of yourself that chose a different path in life, which led them to different jobs, different professions, different skills. Maybe their personality is different. One of them was loved more, one of them was hated more, got into more fights, so he becomes tougher. There's going to be a million different versions of Jan. And we're going to get to meet them all.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha-ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
So you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you?
Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky.
Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too?
So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
He thinks he's the original.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Because why wouldn't he?
What's your role on the mission?
I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is?
Builder.
Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment?
Ugh.
If it is, nobody warned me.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real.
So, what's going on?
Well, I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight.
This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. This version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction?
I didn't wake you from
Where
cryosleep.
would I be? You'd still exist somewhere? Theoretically, at least? Theoretically? Wow. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you. Just this passiveness. What am I? Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out. I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds. I don't like this kind of pressure. Well, that makes two of us. Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Right. Need more organics. Okay. Let's get these wheels a-moving. Do you want to automatically collect structures before starting your journey? Yeah, sure. All right. Here we go. This way, when the sun comes and it becomes daylight, we'll constantly be able to circle the planet, always staying in the shade. No more fear of death. And that's where I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot to me if you did. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of any new videos I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.